a nightmare last night. Forgive me if I'm a little off. If I tell you guys about the nightmare, you guys are gonna laugh. But it was terrifying in the moment. I swear, okay? It's terrifying in the moment, okay? It was terrifying when it was happening, but it was, it's dumb if I say it out loud. It was an apocalypse. I dreamed about like an apocalyptic situation. We're at war. Humanity's at war with something. I had to get in a freaking plane thing and be enlisted in some sort of like army. But I was like in aviation, so I was dog fighting things for some reason. And then I had a whole replay of that. Like, did you guys watch Top Gun Maverick? And they did like the 90-degree like ascent. I did that, almost died, but landed, and it was fine. But the aliens, but the aliens, right? So, but the aliens managed to invade anyways, you know. And it wasn't just aliens; but it was spawned demons from hell or whatever, and we were trapped in this like compound that was like an old hotel that looked mysteriously like my childhood home. I don't know why, but the entire floor plan was exactly like my childhood home. For like one of the floors, and that's the floor that me and my family were stuck on, right? And it was like in a tall compound, right? But unfortunately, we weren't fortunate enough to be on the topmost floors. We were more on the bottom, right? So if something saw us, they could still crawl in, right? So my sister was in the room across from me, and I was bunking in another room. And then she was just not being careful about the windows and stuff, right? So I noticed like some sounds and stuff, so I went to check on her. She was fine, but there was obviously some weird green monster creatures that noticed her. And those monsters basically just look like dudes in like tight suits. I don't know how else to describe, but they were like in tight green suits. And then they had like eyeliner drawn into like alien eyes. So they were, even in my dreams, they weren't like real aliens. They were like bad cosplay aliens. But for some reason, that was more terrifying than like a real alien, right? I don't know. No, they were literally like pink guy, but like green. Like instead of the pink suit, it was green. And then instead of like actual alien eyes, it was obviously human eyes, but with like eyeliner drawn in black to make it look like it's all black alien eyes on their face. But it's like human eyes, you know, it's just... But I was terrified. For some reason, that was more terrifying than like actual aliens, right? Yeah, like, right? And then, no, like not even like Ultraman. It's literally like pink guy, but with eyeliner drawn on their face, like alien eyes, right? And then, so I finally got my sister to take me seriously, and we moved her and like boarded up her windows and stuff. And then she moved to where I was staying, and we were staying in the bunk bed as usual, you know. And I put my sad bee down. Sad bee looks really worried. I put my sad bee on the bed, because I'm the bottom bunk, and I look out my window, and I peek, and the alien is there. The alien dude, not alien, is there. And then they're like making screechy monkey noises and laughing. And then I was terrified, and they looked straight at me. And then like from the other side of the window took out this like screwdriver thing. And then you know, like the electric screwdriver, and just like turned it on. And I was terrified. I'm like, they're gonna unscrew my windows. And then I woke up. and then I woke up and like cried a little bit, and then I realized that if I told anybody this, they're gonna laugh at me because it sounds so freaking
stupid if we put it into words. Sounds so stupid. We put it into words. Oh.